Hi, my name is Dana. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a nice short session for your neck and your shoulders. So if you have any tension from, sitting at a computer, or say you just worked out your shoulders really heavily, today should be really good for you. Go ahead and begin at the top of your mat. I will continue to face you, so I will not stand at the top of my mat such as this. And ground down through your feet, roll your shoulders down and back, palms towards the front, and individually move your toes if you can. Practice this. Toe mobility is so important. A lot of times the shoes that we wear now really cramp our toes and keep us from having better balance and foundational support when we're walking and moving. So definitely something to try to add into your day. Be mindful of. Generally walk around barefoot just for that reason, when I'm at home at least. All right. And gently rock to your heels and to your toes. We're going to do a few balancing postures here, so I'm just having you kind of warm up your nervous system's awareness of that. So this subtle little balancing motion here is going to be very beneficial for you in the long term. Well, outside of this class too, right? Long term, but throughout the class. So go ahead and roll your shoulders down and back, stop in place. Inhale, raise your arms out and up to gaze up. And exhale, press the airway, chin to chest. Inhale, raise your arms out and up and gaze up. And exhale, press the airway, chin to chest. This time I want you to inhale, both arms out and up, and grab your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale here to lengthen, and exhale, gently lean towards the side and gaze up if that's comfortable for you. We're just lengthening through our side body and that side of that arm. There's a lot of muscles in your armpits, believe it or not. So this is going to be very beneficial as well to counterbalance any tension in your shoulders. And inhale back to center. Exhale, press the airway, chin to chest. Inhale, arms out and up, gaze up. Exhale, press the airway, chin to chest. And this next time we're going to grab the right wrist with the left hand. So inhale, arms out and up. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently lean to the side and gaze up if that's comfortable for you. Really stretching into the side body. Breathing into your side ribs. Maybe even feeling a little bit of stretch from the very top of your pelvic bone right into that hip flexor. Then inhale back to center, exhale, press the airway, chin to chest. Roll your shoulders down and back. Roll your shoulders forward. And stop in place. Inhale your left arm up and over your head. Press the palm to as close as your ear as possible. If it's up here, that's fine too. And exhale, gently let your head drift towards your shoulder and gaze up. And just breathe into the space. Maybe feeling a little nice stretching in your lower jaw. And inhale, come back up. Exhale, arm to the side. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, hand to the ear, and gently drift your head towards your shoulder as you gaze up. And just really breathe into that side of your neck. Apparently for me, this side is a little tighter. That may be the case with you. One side is always different than the other. And just breathe into that space. Maybe even some kind of a knot behind your ear perhaps. And just be aware of it. And exhale, release. And then inhale, both arms out and up to gaze up. Exhale, press the airway, chin to chest. Inhale, both arms on and up to gaze up. Exhale, press the air away, chin to chest. Keep your chin here and gently drift your chin from side to side, left to right. Maybe hanging out where there's any tension. And just breathe into that space. And gently rise back to center. Shoulders down and back a few times, little shoulder circles. And ideally, either join me at the top of your mat, or if you're still at the top of your mat, stay here. Inhale, both arms on and up, and gaze up. Exhale, flat back swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins, flat back. Exhale, press your palms to the mat and step back into plank. Holding plank here for a moment. And gently lower your knees to the mat, and we're going to come back into tabletop. So both hands directly under the shoulders, both knees directly under the hips. You are welcome to either keep your toes tucked here or move them in the sequence of cat-cow. So tuck your toes, inhale here, drop your belly, raise your hips, gaze up. Exhale, maybe tops of the feet to the ground, chin to chest, rounding through, tailbone towards the ground, pressing away. Inhale, tuck your toes, raise your hips, and gaze up for cow. And exhale, chin to chest, navel to spine, press the earth away. And gently come back into your tabletop. From here, I want you to stay grounded in your left palm. As you inhale, raise your right palm towards the sky, gaze up at it if you can. And then as you exhale, you're going to thread that right arm under the left. And do your best to guide the back of your shoulder down to the mat, and maybe perhaps even the back of your head. Now this is a range of motion not a lot of people have, so if you're even just with your head to the side, that's totally fine. And if you'd like to get a little bit more of a stretch, you can feel free to reach your left palm above your head, nice and long, straightening through that arm. You're still rotating away from the ground, maybe perhaps gazing up, and just breathing into that space behind your shoulder. Maybe feeling a stretch behind your neck, your ear. Breathe into that shoulder blade. One more breath here. Gently guide your palm back towards under your shoulder. Press into your left palm and inhale the right palm towards the sky and gaze up. As you exhale, place the right palm to the mat. Tuck your toes here and inhale for cow. Exhale, press the air and press the earth away, chin to chest, navel to spine. And back to tabletop, same thing on the other side. So nice and grounded in that right palm. Inhale your left palm towards the sky and gaze up. And exhale, thread that left arm right under your right. Once again, wherever's comfortable for you, you can either have the palm still facing or still on the ground, or you can guide it up over your head with a nice straight arm, and that right arm, you should kind of feel like a clock face, except you're not taking, you're just stuck, but in a really comfortable stretch, hopefully. And just breathe in behind your shoulder blade, breathe into the back of your neck. One more breath here. Guide your right palm towards your face, directly under your shoulder. Press into that right palm. Inhale, left palm towards the sky. Exhale, guide your left palm to the mat. Once again, cat-cow, so tuck your toe. Inhale, raise your hips, open your heart. Exhale, chin to chest, navel to spine. Inhale, open your heart, raise your hips. And exhale, back to tabletop. So from here, I want you to tuck your toes, raise your knees, and guide your hips up and back for downward facing dog. And gently walk it out here. And make sure your shoulders are away from your ears, pressing into all 10 fingers in your hands. That helps alleviate some extra tension from your palms and your wrists. Alright, from here I want you to inhale your right leg up and back for three-legged hop. Whoops. If you have a table behind you, be careful. And exhale, guide your right foot between your hands. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine. Exhale, come up into high crescent. Rotate pinkies towards one another to make space for your shoulders and your neck. Inhale here. Exhale, guide your arms behind you, clasping both hands. If you need a strap, feel free to grab one. I want you to stay nice and long through your spine. Stay bent in that front leg and straight through the back leg. And then if you can, inhale, and you're going to start to lean back. And just breathe here. If you can, drop your head back. Nice stretch for the chest, the top of the pecs. Inhale, rise. Exhale, humble warrior. So you can feel free to drop your back foot at a 45-degree angle if that helps your balance a little bit more. Or you can leave your back heel raised. Whatever is more comfortable for you. You may not be as deep as I am, that is okay. You might be up here or up here, that's totally fine. Alright, and gently drop both palms to the mat. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, step it back to plank. Inhale here, exhale, chaturanga, so lower your knees to the mat if you need to. Guide your heart towards the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, bend your knees, and guide your hips up and back for downward facing dog. And just walk it out here. Nice and long, tailbone reaching towards the sky. And from here, we're going to inhale our left leg up and back for three-legged dog. Exhale, guide your left foot between both hands. Nice flat back here, little lunge. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, and as we exhale, come up into high crescent, pinkies towards one another to create space. Inhale here to lengthen, and exhale, palms together. Whichever way, if you remember how you had your palms clasped, go ahead and reverse that. Draw your palms away from you, maybe towards the back wall if you can. Inhale here. Exhale, get nice and heavy and grounded in your feet. And then inhale, we're going to gently lean back. Maybe open your chin. And just breathe here. And inhale, rise. And as we exhale, you can rotate your back foot down or keep it up for humble warrior. So once again, that 45-degree angle can be created in the back foot. Just holding it here, wherever you are, honor that. There's no competition here. And gently release your palms to the mat. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine. Exhale to step it back into plank. Gently lower your knees and or lower yourself for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, bend your knees, raise your hips up and back for downward facing dog. And you can walk it out here once again. I find I always seem to want to do that. Perhaps it's just because I have very tight calves. Alright, inhale your right leg up and back for three-legged dog. Exhale, guide your foot between both hands, low lunge. And this time we're going to plant your left hand down. And then inhale, right arm up towards the sky. And gaze up if you can. And hold it here. Nice low lunge twist. And one more breath. And let it go. Palm towards the ground. Step it back. And just raise your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot between both palms, nice low lunge. Inhale here to lengthen. Exhale to plant your right palm to the ground. Next inhale, left hand towards the sky, nice straight arm. Really rotate your heart towards the sky. And just breathe here. Nice twist. Twists are detoxifying because they compress your organs temporarily, and when you release them, the blood flows right back in. All right, one more breath here. And exhale, palm to the mat. Step it back for plank. And lower both knees to the ground, just for tabletop. Inhale, open your heart, raise your hips. Exhale, press away, chin to chest. Inhale, open your heart, raise your hips. Exhale, press away, chin to chest. Gently guide yourself back into that downward facing dog. And inhale your right leg up and back for three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot between both hands. Lower your back left leg. Inhale, lengthen through the spine to gently rise, pressing through that front heel. Holding it here, let your hips get heavy. Inhale, both arms up. And as you exhale, turn them into little goalposts, the little L shapes. Really open your heart. Inhale here to lengthen. Exhale, gently lean back. Inhale. Exhale, maybe drift back a little more. Open your chin towards the sky. One more breath here. And inhale, both hands up. Exhale, hands frame your foot. Step it back into plank. Guide yourself back into down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot between both hands. Lower your right back leg. Maybe untuck your toes or keep them tucked. Inhale here to lengthen. Exhale, press through that front heel to rise. Holding here for a breath. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, let your arms come to little L-shaped goalposts. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, opening your heart towards the sky. Maybe let your chin rise. And stay here for a few breaths, even though it's hard. Inhale, both arms to the sky. Exhale, press them to the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back into plank. Gently lower both knees and come to sit back on your heels. Rotate your shoulders down and back. And gently rock side to side and thunderbolt. Nice little stretch for the tops of the shins and the tops of the feet. And gently, whichever side is more comfortable, guide your hands down to let your hip come to the ground. And meet me in a nice easy seat. Shoulders down and back. Inhale your left palm towards the sky. Exhale, drop your head towards your shoulder and clasp that ear. This time extend your right palm away from you. And breathe into that space. And feel if there's any difference from when we began and we were doing this standing. And just really honor that space. Maybe gaze up. Inhale back to center, release your left hand. Nice big exhale here, roll your shoulders down and back. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale, palm to the ear as close as you can, and let that head come towards the shoulder. As you gaze up, your left hand is coming away from your body. Just once again, seeing how that feels different perhaps from the beginning. And inhale, release. Exhale, roll your shoulders down and back. And we're just gonna finish here with a few breaths. Maybe palms towards the sky. Maybe middle finger to thumb to touch. And just breathing here. Imagine your breath coming from the base of your spine, up the crown of your head, and through the crown of your head to the base of your spine on your exhale. And scanning your body for any points of tension and breathing into that space. And release. From here, inhale both arms out and up, palms together, guide to heart center. Inhale to lengthen your spine. And exhale, bow to yourself. Thank yourself for giving yourself this time to connect your mind, body, and spirit. Namaste. So that was a nice, short, sweet class. Hope you benefited. I hope you enjoyed it. If you feel like there's anybody that you know that would appreciate this, then go ahead and share, and feel free to like and subscribe if you'd like to be updated on whenever I'm posting a new video. So until next time, enjoy your day.